Travis, we talked about their speed yesterday during your availability. Just was it what you thought it would be, and how do you adjust to deal with it going forward?
Yeah, they're a fast team. They're a good team. Talked about that yesterday. We just need to play better. We didn't play very well tonight.
Brendan Batchelor, Sportsnet.
How do you want your group to respond from this, and what do you want your group to take away from this game, or is it just one that you flush and move on?
Well, we're definitely not just going to flush it and move on. We'll watch the game again. We'll meet tomorrow with our team like we have, whether we played well or didn't, analyze our game. We got to be better with the puck. That'd be a start, and we got to play better.
Ben Kuzma, Post Media.
Hey, Travis, there were a couple of points on the bench tonight. They were really taking time and space and lanes and passing options away from Hughes. And, of course, Markstrom, a lot of those goals weren't his fault. You went over to each player at one point on the bench, Travis, just to give them a pat on the back. What was your message to them?
So I went around to each player, you said?
Yeah.
Message to Markey when he was on the bench.
Or the message to Markey? I couldn't hear what he said.
Yeah, he said you went around and gave a pat to each player.
I definitely didn't go around giving each player a pat on the back, that's for sure. So if that's what you're asking, that didn't happen.
Take the next question from Barry Dealey, Global TV, Vancouver. Jeff Patterson, TSN.
Travis, you talked a moment ago about protecting the puck a little bit better. On the penalty kill, it's a one-nothing game. You're still fine at that point, and it looked like you had a couple of chances to clear the puck. Are those the types of things that you're talking about, making mistakes that ultimately come back and wind up in your net?
Yeah, I mean, that was one that I'm sure a couple of guys would like to have the puck back. Whenever you don't get a clear that you should have on the penalty kill, you see it happen a lot where it ends up in your net. But that it wasn't just that play in particular. I just thought in general, even in the first period, I thought we'd missed some pucks that we'd normally have, where we'd normally transition and get up the ice, where we didn't. We either skated over it or bobbled it, and they ended up playing in our zone. That happened quite a bit tonight, and they got a quick team. And that might have been part of it. Maybe their speed caught some of our players by surprise a little bit, where they turned over some pucks. But I definitely think we should have been better with the puck, and we've got to play a lot better if we're gonna win this series.
Take the last question for Coach Farhan Lalji, TSN.
Travis, when you go back to game 3 and 4 against St. Louis, and tough losses, looked like they were getting momentum and taking control of the series, is that something you can draw on? I mean, I know it's still early in the series, but just that, hey, look, there's always time to make adjustments and get it back and stay positive.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different type of game this was tonight than any other game we've played. I don't think this was probably our worst game so far, so it's a little bit different as far as adjustments in that. A lot of times you're making adjustments. You've played a good game, or maybe haven't quite been on, and you've also played a team 3 or 4 times. This is the first game of the series. I think first and foremost, we just have to play a lot better if we want to respond. And we've talked to our group a lot over the season, and we'll talk to them again. But I got a lot of belief in our group. That hasn't changed. Whenever we've challenged them and asked them to respond, they've always given us an effort. It's one game. We'll meet with our group again tomorrow, and we'll be ready to go next game.